Imagine this. It's 3:02 on a Tuesday afternoon. A developer raises what seems like a routine ticket. Our application can't connect to the production database. The database is healthy. The application is running. The servers are online. Yet, the traffic simply disappears. 6 hours later, after multiple teams investigated, the real culprit turned out to be something incredibly simple. A single firewall implicit deny rule that wasn't logging anything. No alerts, no warnings, no obvious errors. Today, I'll show you exactly how we found it, why it happened, and one configuration change that could have reduced a 6-hour outage to less than 5 minutes. Welcome back to Packet Fixer. If you're a network engineer, a system administrator, or a cybersecurity professional, you've probably heard someone say, the firewall isn't blocking anything. But sometimes, the firewall is blocking everything, and it's doing so silently. Let's walk through this real-world troubleshooting process. At 3:02 p.m., the application team reported that their production application could no longer communicate with the backend database. Everyone started with the obvious suspects. Application logs. Nothing unusual. Database health. Everything normal. CPU? Healthy. Memory? Healthy. Database listeners? Running perfectly. Still, nothing. The servers were checked next. Host firewall? No changes. Routing? Correct. DNS? Working. By this point, almost 2.5 hours had already passed. At 5:30 p.m., the issue was finally escalated to the network team. Instead of guessing, they tested the actual traffic. One observation changed everything. The database server replied to ICMP ping, but the required TCP application port never connected. That immediately narrowed the investigation. If ping succeeds, routing works. If TCP fails, the problem is usually somewhere in the security path. Most often, a firewall. The engineers reviewed every firewall policy. Everything looked correct. Then they checked the logs. Nothing. No deny entries. No dropped packets. No matching events. Then someone remembered a critical detail. Many enterprise firewalls do not log traffic that reaches the implicit deny rule unless deny logging is enabled. Every firewall contains a hidden rule at the very end of the policy. If no configured rule matches the traffic, the firewall silently drops the packet. That's the implicit deny. In this environment, deny logging wasn't enabled. The moment logging was turned on, the next failed connection revealed the answer. Every failed session was hitting the implicit deny. A newly deployed application subnet had never been added to the firewall policy. The firewall wasn't broken. It was doing exactly what it had been configured to do. The real problem was that nobody could see it. This is one of the easiest firewall concepts to overlook. There are two completely different scenarios.
Let's create a new rule for this traffic.
An explicit deny. A security rule matches the traffic and intentionally blocks it. You'll usually find a corresponding log entry. The second, no rule matches the traffic at all. The packet reaches the bottom of the policy, where the firewall applies its built-in implicit deny. Without deny logging, there may be no evidence explaining why the packet disappeared. That's why these incidents become so frustrating. Whether you're using Cisco ASA, FortiGate, Palo Alto Networks, or Linux IP tables, always verify that implicit deny logging is enabled. It won't solve every issue, but it can reduce hours of troubleshooting to just minutes. After restoring connectivity, the team implemented 3 improvements. First, they enabled implicit deny logging. Every unmatched connection is now visible. Second, they created alerts for sudden spikes in denied traffic. A large increase often indicates a deployment issue, a routing change, or even the beginning of a cyber attack. Finally, they introduced mandatory firewall policy reviews whenever a new subnet, server, or application is deployed. The firewall policy is verified before production traffic is allowed. These simple operational changes dramatically reduce the chances of repeating the same outage. The biggest lesson from this incident is simple. Silence doesn't mean permission. A firewall that silently drops traffic without logging can turn a 5-minute fix into a 6-hour investigation. If you make only one change after watching this video, make it this. Enable logging for your implicit deny policy. Review it regularly. Monitor it. If you found this walkthrough useful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who manages enterprise firewalls. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.